There is no reason anymore not to run Windows 10 Pro retail version on your PC. Get it now, $12.50 only, instant delivery on a brand new secured web store. Hello, welcome to this brand new part of Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition, the 2021 Ultimate Graphics version, as always based on the 2021 Ultimate Graphics tutorial. So the last time we went here in Whiterun, we got spawned here actually because we did perform that quest near Windhelm where we accidentally spawned, or at least that was that weird quest which you got in the tavern where you got like drunk and all, and it started that huge quest line, and apparently it was some prank from some kind of Diedrich prince. But anyway, we spawned right into the tavern with Utgerd in front of us, and can you remember we have to make a choice if we want to have Aila or we're going to pick Utgerd. Well, the final decision has become... Is she here? Utgerd. We have Utgerd back. And the reason for that is I think Utgerd is just way more effective in combat than Aila is. In my opinion, what I experience now from Aila is that from range she only was really useful if I was fighting with someone and I was in a big distance, so she had a clear shot. And even then the reloads took way too long. And I think Utgerd is just way too good as a tank not to pick. So what I also did is I went to the smith here and I bought all the orcish ore, the orcalium or whatever the name is, and sold a lot of other stuff from my inventory. And I did craft this cool orcish armor and this orcish great sword as well. I have to admit a little bit to you guys, I had to cheat a little bit by adding, what was it, 4 bars or something, the orcish bar, in order to get the sword. Because I just wasn't able to do it because they didn't sell all the orcish ores I need. So sorry I cheated a little bit. I did add an extra 4 ore, but I think it's definitely worth it. And yeah, we wasted such a lot of money and all kind of weird stuff. So I think it's allowed, right? I mean, the game is 10 years old. I think we're allowed to do that for just this once. But doesn't she look cool? And also I still have my orcish armor, so I think we both form a good set. What's pretty cool is that you can see my eyes are becoming more vampirish. But Utgerd, yeah, welcome Utgerd to the team. Also, I was gathering some quests while I was running in the tavern and all that stuff. And one of this one is ask about Balgruuf's strange children. So that is Jarl Balgruuf, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go there. Let's ask about him, about his children. Let's see what he has to say about this. Mr. Jarl. Yeah, I can shout for sure. So, what's up?
Hey there. Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth.
Sure, I can do that.
I would be immensely grateful.
So, where's this kid then? Let's see. Where is he? Oh, it's right there. So it's that kid, I guess.
Another wanderer. So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart.
They're not really kind words.
My father doesn't know anything about me. But I know about him, and about
what about the
more than he might think.
Weird standing on the stairs?
This castle is old. Lots of places where you can overhear things. And the Whispering Lady. She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. I thought I was caught, but I can't open the door. In the basement. I bet she'll talk to you too.
Okay, sure. So listen to the whispering door. Where is this? In the basement, he said? Okay, so let's try to hear that then.
Alright then.
Not sure what to expect here, but just as a precaution, make sure to throw our weapon. And Utgert, it's so good you're back, really. So, where do we need to go? Okay, it's here somewhere.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will.
Okay.
The child is spirited, but lacks agency. Regrettably, I cannot reach your plane so directly.
Okay, this is from a different plane.
But I forgive you for not knowing who I am. Few hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whisper. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal. The boy was good at sussing out secrets. You, I expect.
Okay,
to take a
what do you
more
want?
Active role. First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes.
That sounds something
cannot see past
which sounds like a really good idea, but
I'd much rather it be in the
Not.
hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself. The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
okay then. So that kid is going to guide our way, apparently. Let's not draw any attention with having a weapon unsheathed.
You. I told you, I know everything. For some reason, that door's special. Only two. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farngar went missing. I promise.
Okay, so let's see. What do we need to obtain? The key to the Whispering Door. And how do we going to do that? Okay. So let's quick save. Let's see, quick save, yeah, thank you. There are two people. Let's activate the compass, by the way. So either from him or him. So let's see what his dialogue option actually is.
Good to see you.
Oh, I need
safe.
to pickpocket, I guess, or...
Divine smile on you. Filthy pickpocket.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's see, how am I going to do that? Maybe endlessly trying, or I don't know really. I'm afraid there's no other option. Is there a potion of pickpocket? Ah, we have one. Isn't that awesome? So first let's quick save, then let's drink this potion, and then let's try it. Okay,
Keep your hands to yourself.
that wasn't too bad. Alright, I'm pretty curious what we're going to find out. Oh wow, look at this. But we already have an Ebony Blade, right?
Excellent work.
So, absorbs life as strengthened by the... Okay. So which sword am I currently using? The Dawnbreaker. No, the other one. This one, the Pillblade, yeah. Absorbs life essence of your foes.
No. I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't
Exactly
match
that,
the
yeah.
description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
Okay. So that was the quest, so okay. I'm wondering then, what does it do? Maybe we can equip it. Oh, it's a two-handed sword. Ah, okay, it's a great sword. But it does not even do that much damage, really. I mean, the let's see, the other swords we have. I constantly forget the Pillblade. That's more damage, and it's a one-hander. So. Oh yeah, well, that's what it is. So okay, maybe let's see if the Jarl has anything to say about it.
Keep safe.
Not really. Okay, well that's fine then.
Kinda nice being in on a secret, isn't it?
That means, let's see, what other quests do we have? Maybe in Whiterun? None? Then I would say we're going to Riverwood. So we have the guy, so we're going to meet the guy who, or girl, who has the horn, which we need for the quest for the Greybeards. I'm pretty curious about it. I know a little bit about the quest, but can't remember the details again. So let's go to Riverwood.
Hail, companion.
Okay. And then let's activate the compass. And we need to rent a room then. This is the trader. We want to go to the tavern. The Sleeping Giant Inn, I think that's the one where we need to rent a room. That's the only inn here, so.
Think I got a clean bug around here.
Oh, Siri, shut your mouth.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man, and I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's waste. Is that sarcasm? I've heard better. Still, you have a point. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
What can I help you with
This is
today?
a local favorite, and we should.
Let's do that first. You know, these small quests, these small errands are really something which need to be dealt first with. Camilla is that girl from a Riverwood trader, right?
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
That's
What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Faendal wrote this? Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Faendal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him. Good
Sure.
talking to you.
So, talk to Faendal. Let's see where he is. Small quest, but easy to solve. Oh, you probably need to activate the quest, I guess. Yeah. Faendal is... Who is that? Is that this guy? No, that's L4. Okay, he's working at the sawmill, I guess. Looks pretty cool, right? By the way, here the Folkvanger with the 3D forests. In my opinion, the Riverwood is always one of my favorite areas.
Here for work? Get an axe. Bring me all the wood you can chop.
Hey, a grindstone. Come back.
Don't like those eyes you've got. There's nothing more I can teach you.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
You already know all that I know.
25 gold, so this is really this was really a start quest, I guess. Alright, so, but one of the main quests is where we were here for actually. Let's go there. This is the trader. We don't want to be there.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
That guy's probably not gonna like us.
Somewhere.
You're that visitor been poking around. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Thank you very much.
We got rooms and food. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this back. Looking to blow yourself. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two.
So it's here, I guess, right? Woodgurt, come on here. Okay. So, do we have to wait, or what do we need to do? Let's see. Let's see. So what was this quest again? Okay, yeah, this is the one. Okay, ask me to beat the sleeping giant in a Riverwood. Yeah, sure, okay then.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun.
So let's deactivate all the quests to make sure we are at the correct place. Oh.
All right then.
But then he went quiet, Ragnar Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
Okay, well, let's wait, I guess.
"Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time."
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. Follow me.
So Delphine is one of the main characters.
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Oh yeah, I remember this. This is a secret. Utgurt, join us, please.
Now we can talk.
Yeah, this was a hidden room. That's why I could remember. Potions! Gimme.
Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
Nah.
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn.
Might be.
I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yes.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Okay.
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Yeah, for sure.
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed,
Oh boy,
I'll tell
really?
you anything you want to know. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it, I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute. And I'll be
Okay, so I guess we're going to kill a dragon. So, yeah, it's a good thing. That means we probably get a dragon soul then. Let's see, there are some cool items here, I have to say that. So what is this? Steel sword, a blade sword, nice.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
And an orcish greatsword just laying around like this. Wow, okay. Let's see if we can create some stuff from the alchemy lab. Nope. But let's take these potions and let's take all these ingredients. So yeah, we need to travel with her, with the Delphine.
You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Yeah, look at this. We can create some potions. Especially fire resistant stuff is handy for this stuff.
This was a hero named Back Red who came riding to Whiterun from a glorious stead.
Okay, so let's follow her, I guess. We have no choice. And make sure this is our active quest. So, yeah.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice. If my analysis is correct.
So, where do we need to go? Let's see. Kynes Grove, she said. The Dragon Burial site, okay. Well, we can travel there pretty easy from the farms, I guess. So, cool. Hopefully we're going to kill the dragon. We lost our horse, by the way. That's very unfortunate. But it is what it is. It's 4:35 p.m. Wow, look at how cool this these lighting effects look. Our stamina's not regenerating. That's unfortunate. I guess we're going to need it since we're going to fight outside.
I hope you're Dragonborn. We'll find out soon.
If you're not stuck behind a tree, that would help for sure. Let's see. We do have a glass bow. Does it still have any enchantments? Yeah, it has. Let's see. We might want to use the glass arrow versus a dragon. But But for stuff which is on the road, we might want to just switch to a lesser arrow.
This is kind of not much to look at. The innkeeper often
You tell me. So it's a good thing we have a couple of fighters, including with Kurt. What was that, by the way? I really hoped it was just a fox or a rabbit, and it apparently was a fox or a rabbit.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
There's the dragon. Okay, so can we attack it? So where is everyone, by the way? And I'm not doing this alone. I think it's a pretty strong dragon. Okay, let's be careful. I have no idea if he actually can be damaged. Oh shit. Okay, it's time for some fire resist stuff, if I have some. And let's see. Yeah, resist fire. Maybe Uthgerd can... Let's see, can we... Oh, he's lifting up. Where's my skill of Adrenaline Rush? I didn't had it in my favorites for some reason. For Vampire Lord, I can disable. So let's go back to the Ebony Bow. And let's go with the glass arrows. No, let's go with the Bow of Sharks. Oh no, wait a minute. I did shun my Ebony Bow. Yeah, that's true. So let's pick the glass arrows. Okay, it's time for build blade again. Let's see what he has. Dragon Bones, Dragon Skills. Okay, let's absorb his soul. Yep. Dragonborn. The one and only. Convinced yet?
You really are Dragonborn.
Uh-huh.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead.
Yep.
Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades.
Oh, wow.
A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers.
The Blades were also in
Sword of
Oblivion,
the
right?
Dragonborn, the greatest of
Wasn't
dragons. For the
the
last
son of the
200
Emperor a blade?
years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind... Exactly. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next dragon, but we never found one. Until now.
Yep. Ah, so she's a blade, okay.
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. Nothing solid, yet. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then and now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminate. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations, and problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. I'm not sure yet. Meet me back in Riverwood. Keep an eye on the sky.
Sure. But there's another dragon here, right? So... let's see, we have all kind of quests again. Where is this quest exactly? Oh, it's at HyperX. Yeah. Okay, so... yeah, let's go there then. I mean, why not? Let's get this over with, you know, this quest. With a little bit of luck, I might be learning my third word in the Fusrada. That will be cool.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Runkel. Well done. You have now passed all the trials.
That's nice.
Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
That sounds like a plan. That would be cool if I have the Fusrada.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful.
Awesome, finally the Fusrada.
Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da.
Awesome.
You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeard.
Oh boy. With Gert, you want to be careful a little bit. That sounds interesting.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Awesome.
Wind, God. We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a dragonborn who... The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim. Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy browed. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kine, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
All right.
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. You have learned so much already, but there are many words of power in Skyrim carved in the dragon.
I learned some of them.
Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you... We have felt the whisper of a word. Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. A few mortals are born with similar abilities, whether a gift or a... What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. We study the way of... Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is the voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true mastery of the voice can only be achieved in the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice we strive to achieve. That is commendable. But remember, your destiny requires you to use your voice. If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true.
Whoa, what stories.
We study the very few are permitted, but in your case, Dragon, their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. The voice was a gift of the goddess. Although this gift, true mastery of the voice can in the contemplation of the sky.
Okay, so thank you. So finally we have Fusroda, that's awesome. Unrelenting Force, so let's try it. Yeah, that's awesome. Very nice, it's very effective. It was for me also very effective when I was a stealth archer, because you know, you could like shoot from all distance, and then, you know, when enemies would come really close, well, it was just very easy, just, you know, Fusroda, and they would be thrown all around you. So that was pretty cool. So I would say let's go to Iverstad maybe, and then we can venture further to here, to Shore Stone, and then eventually end here in Riften. Let's let's see, how long do we have? We have 4 minutes, so maybe we can do, because where is that quest with the from the vampire stuff? That's also what I'm curious about. Let's see, we have so many quests, you know, in the map, it's insane actually. Because what I really want is to get rid of the vampire curse. That's why I'm looking for it. I thought it was here somewhere, to be honest. Where is it? Let's find it. We can find it for sure. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have all the quests activated. That makes a lot of sense, that I'm not able to see all the quests. So, what quests do we have here? Okay, yeah, we also need to meet back with Delphine and Riverwood. Let's do that first, I would say. Because we're very close, or relatively close. Alright, that's cool. It's now... Oh, it's in the evening, so... that's good for us as a vampire. So she is probably at the Riverwood Trader, sorry, at the tavern.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and put the cold out.
I don't think you were following. Come on, I have a plan.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Not here. Downstairs.
Alright, alright, alright. Let's see what she has to... let's hear what she has to say. That's what I wanted to say. Well, let's just sit down while we wait for her.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
That didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected...
Oh, is this where I have to be the gourmet?
I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but his name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it?
Yep.
While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Nah, not really. Oh, we have tons of questions, apparently.
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn, let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Sounds good. Be careful.
Yeah, sure. So, another quest? Or it's just this one? So, let's see. For the next part, what we need to do. What is this? Assure a star? Yeah, whatever. I would say maybe we go to Riften there, or maybe we start from, what is it? We have a quest here. We start from, what is it? Iverstead, and then go all the way to Riften. Yeah, that's what I think is the best option. So we have to go to Iverstead, then we go here to Redwater Den, where we have this huge, probably big quest, I think, for Dungar DLC. And we have the fragment of Woodroth, and we then also this. Yeah, there are lots of quests. And also I think the quest which starts the Dark Brotherhood. So we are in the middle of everything in Skyrim, but still a wonderful game. After 10 years, I am having such a lot of fun with it. So hope you guys have fun with it as well. Hope you like this part as well. And then I hope to see you at one of the next episodes. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.